Hey guys, so today we are going to go over a character that I have mixed emotions on. I mean, I like this guy, but I really don't know if he's just he's kind of in between for me. I don't think he really serves a good guy, bad guy role, but he is a part of the comic book series that we're going through, and his name is the Hulk. So, his real name is Dr. Robert Bruce Banner, like you didn't know that. And his home is Tampa, Florida. Oh, it's nice and sunny there, I guess. He's created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. His special powers and abilities. Fueled by gamma radiation, the Hulk possesses almost unlimited physical strength. The madder he gets, the stronger he gets. He can leap several miles in a single bound. His body heals almost instantly. Nobody likes dealing with stress, but the Hulk takes reacting to stress to a whole nother level. Dr. Bruce Banner is on a quest to find a cure for the gamma radiation-induced phenomenon that causes him to change into a monster, powerfully, unpredictably green-skinned force when he gets stressed. While most of us initially react to stress with irritability, the addictive behaviors, or withdrawal, or chocolate, Dr. Banner's stress-induced superhuman response has left him desperate. Regardless of how long or short of a time that you've been a follower of Jesus, it seems that most Christians continue to struggle with how we handle stress and anxiety. How about you? Do you strive to stay close to God in the midst of tough times? Or is it easy for you to forget that God is in the business of easing your difficult times and using the tough stuff in your life to further His kingdom? When you don't understand or you can't see God's work, do you dismiss God's promise that He can use the tough stuff to draw you closer to Him and to transform you and your world in the process? One of the key things to do with our confusion and distress is to cling to Him and to strength, continually bringing our cares and concerns through Him in prayer. In Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 through 9, it says this. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 through 29, it says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will bring you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." God also promises that He will never leave us or forsake us. No matter how hard things seem to be, He will not forget you. So, 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 11 through 13. First Corinthians chapter 4, verse 11 through 13 says this. "To this present hour we are both hungry and thirsty, and are poorly clothed, and are roughly treated, and are homeless. And we toil, working with our own hands when we are reviled. We bless when we are persecuted, we endure. When we are slandered, we try to consolate, and we have become as scum of the world, the dregs of all things, even until now. I do not write these things to shame you, but to admonish you as my beloved children. For if we to have countless tutors in Christ, yet you would have not many fathers, for in Christ Jesus I became your father through the gospel. Therefore I exhort you to be imitators of me. For this reason I have sent to you Timothy, who is my beloved and faithful child in the Lord. And he will remind you of my ways which are in Christ, just as I teach everywhere in the church." Well, that's Paul talking right here. But difficult, demanding circumstances in our lives can be either wedges that push us away from God, or they draw us closer to Him. And while we may not understand the why behind what's happening in our world, we can learn on the promise that God will walk us through this. So, some questions as I leave you today. How do you react to stress in your life? Are you more apt to explode or to implode? Do you struggle to control your anger or your reaction? While stress doesn't impact us like it does with the Incredible Hulk, we can still find our world turned upside down when storms hit. As we learn to lean on God daily, we can fully seek to share His peace and comfort with a lost and hurting world, though. God bless, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.